Hey, Heather Thatcher here, registered nurse and your Vitality lifeguard. And today I'm going to explain to you why we often fail at the goals that we set for our health and wellness. And then I'll give you my step by step process. Oh, sorry, that's my dog. I'll give you my step by step process for how you can create solid plans to achieve your goals that'll actually boost your motivation along the way. So, for those of you who are ready to learn why your goals haven't worked for you and what to do about it, keep watching and I'll walk you through every step of the process I use every day with my clients. So often, we create a New Year's resolution type goal where we try to overhaul our life. We have this solid plan of how we're going to accomplish this. But we put it on paper. It looks so lovely. We follow all the SMART goal criteria, making it specific, measurable, achievable, time-based. But where I see a lot of people struggle is that realistic piece. We often say something like, I'm going to finally lose those 20 pounds by Christmas and do this. I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week, follow a plant-based diet, and only cheat on Sundays. Which is a great goal. It follows all of the criteria for a good goal and it allows for some flexibility. But if you're starting off by not really paying attention to what you eat and you aren't already following a plant-based diet and you just bought your gym membership yesterday, how realistic is this going to be for you? You'll probably do well for a week, maybe two if you're lucky, but it's just too much to change all at once. You're trying to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in a day. The most important thing which I learned about healthy lifestyle coaching, I actually learned from the Sherpas on Mount Kilimanjaro. And I promise it connects to goal setting and what we're going to talk about today, so hear me out. If you've ever been to Africa and you've had the chance to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, let me know in the comments. Give me a big yes if you've been there. Give me a hands up. Kilimanjaro is a really big mountain. The highest peak that you can climb without needing oxygen tanks or any other equipment. So it's big, really big. And that being said, the biggest challenge is not climbing the mountain or the physical requirements. For the first few days, you're like literally on this gentle walk where you can barely tell that you're going uphill. The biggest challenge is going slow enough to let your body adjust to the change in altitude. And our guide, Jackson, knew this very well. He, along with the other guides and Sherpas, are constantly telling the hikers, pole, pole, which is Swahili for slowly, slowly, take your time. Because Jackson knew that if we wanted to walk up to the top of the mountain at the pace that we thought we should, we would get mountain sickness and ultimately be unsuccessful and not reach the top. And this is how I see people making their health goals. They want to run right up to the top of the mountain, jump right into working out 5 days a week, and eating like you've never eaten before without allowing your body to adjust. Pole, pole, take your time. I have a free download for you for this episode to walk you through every step of what I'm outlining for you to do here. So if you're interested in that, check it out at www.heatherthatcher.com/live to have it sent straight to your inbox. So let's get started. Step one to creating a lifestyle goal that is not just leaping up the mountain is to take some time to reflect and clearly outline your dreamy lifestyle vision. What exactly are we working towards here? Because really, your goal isn't just to lose those 20 pounds and then expect to go back to your previous lifestyle and not expect the weight to come right back. I bet that you want to create a healthy lifestyle where it's easy to stay healthy. The weight comes off naturally and it stays off easily. Plus, all the other benefits of a healthy lifestyle, like lowering your risk for chronic disease, having more energy, sleeping better, having your body feel good and feeling good in your body. So if this is what you want for your life, write yes please in the comments or give me a like or a thumbs up or a heart. So take some time with step one. Take some time to figure out what your dreamy life is going to look like when the weight has come off and what you're going to do to continue to honor yourself with movement and nutrition, stress management, self-care, the works. Step number two. Put your dreamy lifestyle vision into categories. So let's say you want to follow the Canadian and American Heart and Stroke Foundation guidelines to get your 30 minutes of physical activity per day. You're going to put that in along with your goal to go to a new class at the gym once a week. So these can both go in the movement category. And then you said that in your dreamy lifestyle vision that you wanted to make time for self-care, at least 30 minutes per week, like having a bubble bath or some meditation or something like that. So that could go in the self-care category. And then you want to be eating clean and healthy and maybe drink enough water each day. So that can go in the nutrition category, or maybe you can create a new category for hydration. That's okay too. And again, this is all in the worksheet, so it'll like help you figure out where that category breakdown is. And so just keep breaking everything down into these big category groups. So this is like you're looking over your ideal healthy lifestyle and putting them in little packages. Still with me so far? Let me know in the comments if this is all making sense. And for those of you watching the replay, I still check all the comments. So if you're getting a little bit lost, let me know and I'll help you get things sorted out. But again, with the worksheet that comes along with this, it really helps sort of see it all out. So that was step 2, you're putting it in categories. So step 3 is to look at where you are right now. You've already broken down your goal into categories, so now in the next column, I want you to write where you are right now. So in the physical activity column, maybe you just got your gym membership yesterday, and the extent of your physical activity is sporadic at best. So you're kind of starting from scratch in this department, and that's no problem, but now we know where you're starting from, so we can build a goal from there. Maybe in the nutrition column, you've started using MyFitnessPal or the portion control containers. So that's great. That's where we're starting from. Basically, you want to know where you're starting from and what your end goal is of where you want to go so that you can create a realistic plan to get you there. Once you've gone through all of the rows for your goals, and now it's time to create your game plan, which is step number 4. For step 4, we're going to look at the big picture. So pick one aspect of your dreamy lifestyle vision to work on first. And I find it best if you're really honest with yourself and you ask, which one of these categories am I most likely to be successful with? If you can hear that noise in the background, that's my dog. He's just seeing a puppy walk by and he's wanting to join in. So yeah, you want to look at where you would be most successful. If you come home absolutely wiped out at the end of the day and getting in a workout just doesn't seem possible right now, that's okay. But maybe downloading an app to remind you to stay hydrated sounds pretty good. So then go for the hydration app. Don't set yourself up to tackle your most difficult lifestyle category right now. Pick the smallest one, the one that seems most achievable. Because that's the best way to stay motivated. Because if you actually keep achieving all these little tiny micro goals along the way, you're going to be like, hey, I can actually do this. Yeah, so what I'm going to ask you to do right now, gosh, the cats are also making noise. Is it a full moon? Anybody know? So I'm going to ask you, the hydration app. Someone just asked what the hydration app is called. The one which I use is for Android, and it's called Hydro Coach. There's a free version which has like an app or an ad that pops in every once in a while, but otherwise it's really good. I know there's one for Apple too, so I'll post that in the comments after as well. One of the people which I work with, she found that every time she reached for her phone to check for social media, she would go get a glass of water, and that usually worked for her too. So it just depends. If you can find some other little thing that you do on the regular that can also help trigger you, that might work out as well. All right, so I'm going to ask you, which one of the options do you think you would be most successful to attack first? So in the comments, put an A, a letter A, if you think getting 30 minutes of physical activity in every day would be a good goal for you. B, if focusing on nutrition would probably be the most successful for you right now. C, if hydration would probably be best for you. Or D, if you think the self-care option would be best. So that's A for exercise, B for nutrition, C for hydration, and D for self-care. So let me know which one you think would be the best for you to start off with. You can put that down in the comments below. So again, like once you know which one you're going to tackle first, that takes us to step 5, where we can use those SMART goal criteria to come up with a plan for the one thing that you can focus on. So working with the example to drink 8 glasses of water per day, let's create a SMART goal. So it's already specific and measurable because you're going to drink 8 glasses of water per day, so done. How are you going to accomplish this? You could download that Hydro Coach app to your phone. You could set an alarm on your watch. You could decide that every time you reach for your phone to check for Facebook or Instagram or email that you drink a glass of water first. Again, just brainstorm some ideas that'll work for yourself. And your progress won't get halted because you'll just have to come back to your list if one of those things doesn't work out. So like if you decide to try the Hydro Coach app and it goes down like a lead balloon, that's okay, because now you've got these other ideas to try instead. Realistic. So making your goal realistic is going to be so much easier because you've been honest with yourself and you know where you're starting from and where you're headed. So maybe you start by committing to 4 glasses of water per day and agree to increase that every week by 1 glass. And you're going to allow your body and your lifestyle to adjust to making enough time to drink water. Plus, let's be honest here, your body needs some time to adjust to more water so that you aren't racing off to the bathroom all the time. This is why it's so important to allow your body to adjust and to go pole, slowly, take your time. And so then after 4 weeks of this, you'll be at your goal. You'll have your 8 glasses of water per day because you're going to increase by 1 glass each week. And you'll have created a habit. And it'll all start coming naturally to you. So not only will you have achieved your goal in a timely manner, you will have created a foundation for this habit to continue easily. As well, you'll now have motivation to tackle the next thing on your list because you'll feel more confident that you can achieve it because you just achieved this goal. And so then you go back to the step 4 and create your game plan for your next goal. And this is how you refine your lifestyle rather than overhaul it. Because when you refine your lifestyle, you build that strong foundation to continue to live this lifestyle long after you've achieved your goal. So again, all the steps that we talked about here were covered in a worksheet, a free worksheet that you can sign up for, and it'll get sent to you straight to your inbox. So you can sign up at www.heatherthatcher.com/live, and I'll put a link in the comments below. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to send me a message. And again, if you want some accountability, please feel free to join our private Facebook community, Embrace Vitality. We are here for you. And finally, if you like what you've heard here and can think of somebody else in your life that might benefit from what you've heard, then please share it. I really value your help in getting the word out, so thank you for helping me spread this message. So that's it for this week. We kind of plowed through a lot of information in a short period of time, so again, that worksheet could be really helpful to put this into action. Next week, we're going to dive into meditation and mindfulness and talk about what this whole mindfulness thing is all about, what the craze is all about, why it matters, and why you should consider starting a mindfulness practice, and how that doesn't necessarily mean you have to start a meditation practice. So stay tuned for all of that. Again, this show is live at noon Pacific time every Sunday, so feel free to join us next week. Take care, guys. Bye.